but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying, iced up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you, that's what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you, that's what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof.
This one, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Second down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here we go, 48. Under.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Space to run past the 20. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs are going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go, son. Like 20.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. From the 50, it's gone. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He may try and run for this. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Go, get out there, get out there. Switch, hey. Here we go, 46. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Orange. Maverick.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Looking deep downfield. And got his man. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Motherfucking tight end.
Goff finding Cooks on a big play. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
46. Good. 46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Prescott now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And that's caught by Beasley. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good. It wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. On now is the big leg of Greg Zuerlein. He has hit from as far as 61 away in his career. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Looking for Woods that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott looks to throw on first. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here you go, 46, 46. Here you go. Here you go. 26.
On 2nd down, Elliott working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Elliott. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Here we go, 46. Gun. Here we go, 46. 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
That nigga dang.
3rd time. Picked off down at the 10.
Fucking up right now.
To the 24-yard line.
I thought that nigga was wide open.
There. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now Goff on 1st down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Here we go. 76. 76.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Back to throw. Goff. Flushed out right. And got him in. It's Woods. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Whirling, whirling.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Forced out to his left. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And Zerline's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? And the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
2 more 40 seconds. Done. 46. 26.
to throw. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete there.
Right in the hand.
Hit jars the ball free and brings up third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. Third and goal.
46 and 47.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other. Quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here come the Cowboys. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ndamukong Suh able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Come on, you got to hold on to it.
Through the contact. Incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. First throw in overtime for Goff. Incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
2 for 66. 2 up. 2 for.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Again they run with Gurley. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's gone. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Gurley. Down right around the 25. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
I'm Brandon Guns.
Fuck. Oh, hold on. Hello? Hold on, man. The fuck? Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Damn, boy, I don't know what's wrong with my motherfucking mic. Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, lucky. Yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, lucky ass nigga. What's up? Yeah, I know. I fucked that game off. I did. I fucked that game off. Yo. Hold on a second. What? I spilled some coffee. Yeah, what's up? What you was saying? Oh yeah, man. That D stood up, boy. Your D played pretty well too, but I made some bad throws and some bad reads. I was hot. I was over here cussing like a motherfucker. I was over here cussing. I was like, God damn! Fuck up, let this nigga stay in the game. God damn. Yep. Good game though. Yeah, come on, run it back. I'm gonna blow you out this game. I'm about to blow you out. Watch. I didn't even run and like I wanted to. I just wanted to pass it. I just got on my game, my form. You gotta come to the house, man. We shouldn't even went to your house. Oh yeah, it about to be on. It about to be on, boy. I was like, what's wrong with my motherfucking earpiece? Why you didn't text me? My shit was down. What are you doing, Adrian? Why don't you count your tickets in there? Don't call them in here. That's too many tickets to be counting. Oh, hold on. God damn. Shit, I didn't know my shit was down. I'm like, what's my shit? I don't hit this nigga. Yeah, I was probably cussing. Nigga, I was cussing like a motherfucker. That's what it was. Shit. Motherfuckers was dropping that shit, though. I was hot about that. Then that field goal I missed. That field goal, I seen you hit nigga, but I'll be forgetting you had your shit on all man. I was like, God damn. So I know now. I gotta remember that shit. Yeah, I know. I play on all man too. I just shit. It be catching me off guard, especially a long field goal. I kick field goals pretty good in my damn self. I don't just miss field goal. Shit. Give me another one. Give me another one. I guarantee you I hit that bitch. Alright. Let's get this boy. Oh no, I was waiting on this young dude, man. I'm supposed to be playing the tournament. He waiting now. I told him I was about to play you. They gonna be like, God damn, this nigga running another one. Cause I beat him in the tourney. I told him I'd give him a rematch, so he wants that rematch now. So I was playing yes. Boy, you crazy. Man, shit, I'm about to beat the brains out you right now. I'll make you put the stick down again. I want to come out and establish my passing game. Got away from a running game. I was like, man, God, send me passes. And my routes was sweet. I was just missing them. Is that TV on? I mean, the light on? What about the light? You got the light on and I know you. You scared during the daylight. Go cut the light off.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
She's been stuck in the house with me.
The kickoff unit is out on the
field.
They will send this one away.
I'm trying to take you somewhere to see if you want to go somewhere.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, it's my girl's grandbaby. I've been with... Shit, Oh no! I don't have no kids, bro. I got, I used to be married, but that was stepson, but nah. It's too late now, brother. Shit. Yeah, I know. Way too late in the game.
Here's the first carry now for Todd
come on. Turn around. Come on, get your head. You spin. You better try to run through him. Don't spin.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive.
Give me you a tip.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yep,
they go play action here on first down. On the move to his left.
Thank you.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That was bad, though. That shit, I don't know what, he was on the run. He's
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside
that nigga
the pocket
see Gary.
and a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's
that nigga see Gary. That nigga see Gary come. I was like, the fuck this out of here. Please, let me get out of here.
Just don't do it.
What? No, she ain't gonna make no pancakes. I tried to give you some pancakes the other day. I tried to give you some pancakes this morning. You don't want none. I don't want to hear that now.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Make you some. Make you some.
So they have
you got to throw it in there. I can do a lot with that play, though.
And facing a second and long.
Go, get out there, get out there. Switch, hey.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Man. Shit.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15.
They didn't know who to get the outside man or inside man. He was confused. Shit, I was in too. Oh, one of them plays I want to show you some love on. Nigga, I had 2 niggas open. You right in the middle of them motherfuckers. I couldn't even. I think he got a sack on that shit. I was like, God, are you serious? I came right back to that shit. And that motherfucker got a sack on. I was like,
this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down.
I did not do that. I know. He didn't go where I wanted him to go.
Everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball. How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Here we go, 46.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass.
Why I can't kick a field goal today, man? What's the hell, man? Fast or slow? It ain't gonna matter, though. Shit ain't gonna matter. Shit, it's not gonna matter, really. It really ain't. It really ain't gonna matter this time. No way. I get it back on the 2. On my next drive, we'll go for 2. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm confident right now. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like you did better. In 5, 6. Defense are up to par right now, man. Shit, defense playing good right now. We just got to keep it going. Defense playing good now. We already got a pick. Oh, now you know. Now you know. You don't want to do that.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
You know you don't want to do that. You don't want to go no 5 wide.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Oh, you want? Oh, you want?
First down throw, gone. Airing it out deep for Wood. Got
Put it down.
Caught inside the 10. And finally down
I
it
know
goes
that.
as they
I
work
see him.
inside the 10 to the 7.
I see him. Defense supposed to get there.
That one goes for 36 yards. This will be the first red zone.
Staying right along with him too.
They've got it first
He come to run.
At the 7.
He come to run. He come to run.
From the gun, here's Gall.
Ah, stop running with him. I thought you gonna stop. Good shit. I thought he was gonna stop on me.
A 7-yard touchdown.
We took you out there running shit, huh? You like fuck that running. Hey, ain't gonna last, bro. You think you gonna hit me with 5 wide, bro? We gonna hurry up and get you up out that. Get you back to your running game that you so desire. Get you back to your running game, because that passing shit ain't gonna work for you. I know you don't think you're gonna pass all game on us now. Come on now.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
He's about to be some toast.
Under. 46. 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first, eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Oh, no, I was trying to see if you're going to try to go for the hit stick so I can juke your ass.
All the time. Here's where it really
niggas try to use the hit stick way too much this game.
His accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
We're trying to use that hit stick way too much.
On Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Exactly.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Man,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing
that way too much air on that ball. I bullet that shit. It wasn't even supposed to stay up that high.
Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the
I seen him. I didn't think he was gonna get there. Man, when he broke past your dude, it was about 3-4 seconds of time to throw the ball.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Thank you for running back out. Appreciate that. Just stayed inside.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
I don't know what they're going in, but they ripping me. I was in a dime. Oh, okay. Fuck.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
Okay, my bad. I'm trying to figure out
what defense I'm in. As we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, them little ass niggas.
Here's Gurley.
God damn.
Shifts past him at the 45.
Oh, come on, man.
Gurley, wave goodbye.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Todd Gurley
My dude gets stuck behind my dude. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop that shit.
And the Rams add on to their lead.
Look at this shit. Oh,
and on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you.
No, ain't gonna be no another pick. Every time
when they result like that,
this nigga get help.
Big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I said every time we play a game, once again, you get some help.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, so you made my dude get stuck. You made my dude get stuck. You made my dude get stuck. That's what you said. You made my dude get stuck. No, we hold on to it.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
You're great.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Gun. 46.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they'll get it all the way up.
Gotta go get it. Gotta go get it. Like you said, he said you gotta go get it.
28 yards.
Can't let Madden go get it.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
That was a house call.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Come on, Dak. All that bullshit.
Prescott now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Thank you.
Michael Gallup, 56 yards. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
How you fucking block? Fuck these niggas don't block worth shit. God damn.
Unable to tie up this football.
All you gotta do is hold your block.
So the lead saved to 2 now as the
man, if we got everybody going to the right. We got everybody going to the right. All you gotta do is hold your man. I'm gonna cut back.
End zone for a touchback. And the Rams now
dude went right past you. I don't understand how Matt
got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Golf will lead the Rams up.
That wasn't a toss then. That wasn't a toss. That wasn't a toss then. Yeah, that wasn't no toss.
Now it's Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd
That was a
down.
handoff.
Well, he's looking for some running
toss
room.
Take
There
too
wasn't a
long.
whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it.
Take too
Those
long.
defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
You can't do that shit in this Madden.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Look at you. You back? He back? Oh, okay.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards that time.
Yeah, because I was waiting on this other cat.
Down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to
Yeah, he said something about a 2-hour window. I was like, what the fuck you talking about?
On 1st and 10.
He know what he about to do. Yeah.
On 1st down, gone.
Ah, my man got stuck. Ah, nigga, I could have jumped that.
Right around the 37. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Man, stop lying, bro. That nigga beat me 63. That nigga beat me 63.
You gotta be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Yeah, 63 in overtime. Nigga, it was just a turnover game and shit, basically. 6-3.
They're making it look easy.
Overtime. Nigga, it was 0-0 halftime, nigga.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
Man, go on with all that. You got your 3 in the last 4 quarters. You didn't get yours in the last quarter too? Tell the truth, nigga. Goddamn, that's all I'm asking. See, you trying to make it. All right, man. Whatever, dog. 0-0, bro. 0-0, bro. Yeah, I know.
5 yards.
Hey, you talking about? Hey, you talking about a bunch of miscues? That's all that was. Fucking miscues. I'm telling you, it was a bunch of miscues, bro. It wasn't like niggas just balling.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Uh-oh. Got him. Don't do that, dog. I told you about that. Got somebody on that little whack-ass tight end.
Has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have
See
to
if
be
I got something in my playbook.
Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
46. 46. Gun. 26.
First down, Prescott.
Got him, coach.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
All the way down to the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop
we got to run routes.
Seconds to go in the first
That's what
half
it is.
of
We
play.
got to run routes.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
I don't think he can handle these routes.
46. You go 46.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Got him, coach. Ah! Oh, this nigga dropped it! Ah! Are you kidding me? We can't disguise this shit. You gonna drop it like that?
You already probably have 3
points
in your pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Just can't even hold on to the motherfucking ball, nigga.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, nigga, I'm mad as a motherfucker because you know that's a touchdown.
46. Hey, switch. Go. Get out there. 26.
The give is to Elliott.
That's a fuck where he going?
The reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
46.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Get out of there, Prescott. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, bro. I see you.
And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds
take the field goal.
in the second quarter.
Go in halftime with the lead.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
Oh, I missed that bitch.
And that is...
I can't kick a field goal today.
First half
I can't kick a field goal today, bro. It's like... hey, it's like my timing is off like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's what it is. We're on, man. My timing be fucking off. That's all right. It's all right, man. I'm about. I ain't trying to get shit. I'm trying to reach that motherfucking.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, it do. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they want to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
Yeah, I always play on all-man too, but when I play online, though, that motherfucker slow as hell.
See if they can pick it up. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll get it up near the 35.
Yeah, he caught that shit.
Here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
46.
Second down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield.
They got my nigga Jack running goofy as hell.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Hey, this my New Year's with 20, man. He gonna be scrambling this year, man. I'm telling you.
Prescott on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah. I did the last game on him. Dude was wide open. Nigga didn't even score, though. I was like, this nigga can't. This nigga fucking one of my fastest receivers.
He had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
St. Bill can't. I know what St. Bill can't deal with. I realize what he can't deal with. I'm about to start doing it every time on him. I see what he can't. I see what he don't like to do. I mean, what he can't handle and shit. We're gonna put it on him every time. What kind of block was that? This how Allen did hold his block. He hold his block. It's a touchdown. This how you block, bro.
Inside running play, you just know there should
how
be
you
a lot
block,
of
man.
congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
46.
I think got his D-line to cover. I feel you. Bad throw. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Hey, they gave you a lucky ass one. That's how I look. Now it's 2 for 2, goddammit. Shit.
On third down, it's Prescott.
I think can't hold nothing in traffic.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly.
All right, we gotta hit this bitch.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves
let's hit this
all
bitch.
game long.
We didn't miss too many motherfucking field goals today.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Exactly. Hey, they've been dropping.
And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this third
quarter.
quarter.
You're probably right.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
You're right. I mean,
I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of
man, let me play my game, man.
The next one. Not in this
hey,
case.
He already. As they
get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And to discuss how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
God
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up the second in just about 2 inches here. it's Gurley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I let him get loose on one, but when my dude got stuck behind his dude.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for. Because you wake up on game day,
and they gotta add some shit, you know.
Let's get going. But you gotta bank that fire.
You gotta add something to that repertoire. That shit getting too old, shit.
Broadway premiere. Gotta wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright light.
It's caught inside the 25.
Ah, misses that. Damn. I guess it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I guess I can't play no D, can't kick field goals right now. Can't do shit right.
And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey, I ain't want to do that.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
What you gonna see?
And out now come the Cowboys. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see
if
that
DC
offense
Fly
can
was
put
out here.
on the board.
He was out here this week. DC Fly. After I went to that concert, I wanted to go give me something at the Ice Center. This nigga at the Ice Center.
First down throw for Prescott. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And nearly picked
He can't catch.
Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And they can't catch,
well,
man.
We just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game.
I'm getting lucky. I got to stop doing this shit. I know.
One shot.
I am.
His defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
I'm forcing my shit. Let me stop forcing this shit. I don't even have to do that.
46.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, man, you better stop that line, boy. You better stop that line. I don't know the hell. I know he always do that shit. Talk about somebody learning something from him.
Now Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Come on, Jack. Show these boys what you gonna do this year, man.
In possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Shit, I'm fucking up, not Dak, shit. But his throws be fucking off sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga.
A handoff left, Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh, we ain't trying to get no field goal.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, what that nigga called it and threw it down?
So he can't hang on. And
come on, man. Madden is killing me, man.
That I've heard. Maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyway.
A pig?
Well, hold on to the ball.
Man, come on. St. Bill. Please, bro. You ain't had nothing to do with that just then.
The Cowboys on third down.
I caught the ball about 2 seconds before your dude even hit me.
Here's Prescott. And he's got it to Hearns. A big third down conversion with a gain of 20.
It's called go get it. It's called go get it.
His own defense.
It's called go get it.
Where guys are available and put the ball
it's called go get it.
Before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Well, you better go. You better go get it for him. Cause
clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is Cook at the 7.
Yeah.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's go.
Michael Gallup, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
We just gotta play some defense now.
Shit. They will send this one away.
Defense suck right now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments. But they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On first down, it's Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On second down, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up.
That didn't have nothing, though. He had nothing on that.
A little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun. Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion to this.
Somebody bring
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They're going to run this
I see you, boy.
No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's crucial right here. Let them think about it.
Here with 1 1:54
Let's make him think about it.
Call the timeout defensively. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep.
They got that off.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the 1st down.
I know it was.
Doesn't allow them to relax.
I know it was.
Plenty of work to do.
Damn. Come on, scaredy. Come on.
Goff now.
Come on, scaredy cat.
Completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You're going to try to run the clock out.
The Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
You ain't did shit impressive. Like you did something. You ain't did nothing impressive, bruh.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Shit.
No game
Take
there
the field
on the
goal.
play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
I hope he missed this motherfucker. I hope he missed this motherfucker trying to take it down. I want to laugh like one. Look at it.
With the play clock running
I'm
out,
scary ass.
They
They kick the ball, nigga. I'm scary ass. Nigga, all y'all that, nigga. I'm scary ass, nigga. I'm scary ass. Yeah, he took a time at the end. Oh, I still got time, though. I still got time. You better...
Celebrates as they have taken the
Shit.
lead in the final minute.
Shit. Let's go. Let's go. He's
He's
scared, but we in field goal round. We kicking 60, though. I know my dude can.
And that's great vision by the organization.
Let's go.
When the difference between winning or losing
Let's see if we
depends
got
on
something
who
for
you
him.
have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So you're
Back
right there,
he gonna back them
obviously
bitches
the
up. So I
clock is
just
not
need
your friend.
a
How do you handle this situation?
perfect
You're
throw.
thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We got him nervous.
They can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be taken down, but not he works it past the 50. Well, going into the final play
Good
of this
game, man.
They knew
Lucky
that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
If I don't, hey, Rand, I don't miss field goal, I win the game, dog. Ain't that some bullshit?
Exactly right. They took us
Damn.
to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
That doesn't mean you was gonna score either. Duh. Exactly. I missed a point-blank field goal, but it doesn't mean you was gonna score. Both games, nigga, you won by 5 points. Whoop-de-doo. You happy about that? You happy about that? Are you happy about that? Come on, man. Hey, what? Hey, now we bums. You hear that ratchet? Now we bums. We can't get this thing communicate on a daily basis.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Hey, this nigga, this nigga vulnerable. I'm telling you right now, he know he escaped 2 games. The nigga vulnerable. You vulnerable, nigga. That nigga didn't escape 2 games. And 2, he didn't want I told him, he didn't want I told him 5 points. Boy, you should be humble as fuck right now. You should be like, Terry, you, what? No, you beat me with 2 games by 5, nigga. I beat you 1 game by 24. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. That's 1 game by 24. What? What? Man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. You ain't? Man, come on. You need to stop, bro. You probably up on me on an honest about 5. You ain't no 8. Nigga, get up out of here, nigga. I give you 5 if it's that. I'm not even sure it's that. But I'm saying the many times we didn't play, it's probably about, I said probably about 11-6 or some shit like that. Something like that. 11-6, 11-7, some shit. About 11-7, 11-6, some shit like that. I'm including that too. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm including that too. What are you talking about? You bet, he crazy, man. He always trying to throw stats out there. I'm gonna throw some real stats, nigga. 24, 1 game, 5 game, 2 games. You wanna throw some stats?
These ain't the same type of hits, boy. You can get, boy. You don't take these type of risks, boy. Cause this boy been throwing that like. Then
you go MIA for about a week. Oh, I bet you do. You don't want to keep stats to this motherfucker. Shit.
If you know, you know.
Man, good game, man. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you, man. Good game, bro. You survived. Be happy. You survived, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Be happy. Be happy you survived, nigga. Good game. It's all good. Good game, bro. Y'all about to play? Damn, nobody came, Let me see if this cat want to play, man, in this tourney. Cause I know he been waiting on my ass. Shit, he probably off this motherfucker now.
You might say, you want to ask, but the nigga should have played him.
Who'd you be dodge you?
What's up, man? You see that?
Yeah, I don't be dodging nobody. I'll play anybody.
We going today, though. Yeah, we're going. These niggas still out. We're going today.
Oh man, yeah, I want to actually how the experiment go, man. man, hey, man, shut this nigga up, cause I don't want to have to hear him the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Oh boy, you just reminded me. Shit, you just reminded me, man. Hey, you just reminded me. My girl bought some Coke last night. I got something in here, man. I got this shit. I told you I got it from Texas called Right Now. It's like E&J. I mean, not E&J. What's that shit you just said? I got some shit. I don't know what it's called, but it's that shit strong as fuck. I'm about to make me a drink. It's called Right Now, some shit. That shit's strong as fuck. Some of that old man looking, nigga. Probably not. Oh shit. It's RAYNAL right now. Nah, like 80, something like that.
Man, they got some shit in Louisiana.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, man. Let me.